Tennessee, my love. I ain't saying I agree, my love.
And now ready to bring you some basketball action. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Screen by Horford.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Houston has possession. Van Vliet right side. No good, off the front rim. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Sengun. No good on the shot. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Picked by Smith to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Van Vliet on the money from 12 feet away.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Let's go with a three. And it's Houston's ball. To the paint. And Sengun throw it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Johnson. Count it. Good.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Inside. And Sengun gets it to go. Sengun's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Hawks head coach. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back over to you, DA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Durant. Williams grabs the board. And it's Atlanta's ball. got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Chalk up 2 there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thompson outside. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And stolen by Williams. And the layup falls.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Rockets trail by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock in the game clock. And Durant with the big finish.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
Now here's Johnson to the right side. Here's Crawford. Off target from outside. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Pass to Smith. From deep. At the arc. KD drains it. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either. You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Crawford, that one's good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Durant. Now Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Brian.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Williams. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. He takes it in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Houston in the lead. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. And Houston another three.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
And Horford powers it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And the basket by Van Vliet. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the shot goes in. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul. Back to Johnson. Out to Horford. Lots of room. And the Hawks tack on two more.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Here's Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smith outside. Over to the wing. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, Crawford, that one's good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Van Vliet misses. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Crawford. Now Smith. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The kick out to Johnson. Thompson with a steal. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Durant. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 8.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Houston leading by 5. The 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
And so it's Houston with it. Now Durant. Over Williams. Durant, no good. Williams looking around. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
What sets Durant apart is his handles. They're almost unseen for a guy of his height. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Horford pulls it in.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Smith. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith. Here's Horford. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant. For 3. Hits the trifecta. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Atlanta. Back to Durant. Pass to VanVleet. No good on the 3. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Crawford. Hits a 3-pointer. Crawford's got 16 points.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
For 3, Smith. The kick out to VanVleet. For 3, Durant. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Durant's got 21.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
The Rockets lead by 9. Back to VanVleet. Left side Durant. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the second one. Here's Smith. "40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Top of the key. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions. Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Inside, Smith. That shot, no good. Up in time, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 10.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent. Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. Another shot. And he hits the jumper. Durant's got 32 points.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now here's Durant. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3. Durant, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Crawford. Off target with the 3. The Rockets lead by 13. KD gets... Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Team play. Substitution on the court.
Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Durant. From downtown. Oh, it's off. Hawks trail by 13. That's off. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Let's loose for 3. Takes a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Powell. Goes again. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Durant driving inside. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14. Oh, the offensive board Hawks. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Rockets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Rebounded by Powell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cash! Smith with it. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Count it! Knocked loose. Jabari Smith. And so Houston takes this one by a...
I gotta be by myself.